Tonight on Young World Street Beat, I take you to some of the hottest parties in town. And I tell you about my self-destructive ways.
They knew I'd have a high propensity for violence.
Come with me and watch me slowly destroy my own life.
Young World Street Beat.
Welcome to Milwaukee. Smack in town.
Hey, I got G's.
Punk rock night confusion at last Rites, Milwaukee. Is it a mosh pit or a real fight?
And of course, our on the streets beat reporter Jim Kirk gives us the rundown on the Run Along Forever show at the Cactus Club.
Do you know where you are? You're in the jungle, baby!
In other Milwaukee news, a cop shot somebody, and somebody shot a cop. Do I have that right? That's not...
That's two stories? There's not
one where we mixed up on the prompter?
Like, if I were to have some YouTube series, what the fuck is it? It's a vlog of what I did that week.
The power of a woman. Tell me who can give life to a baby boy.
Niggas like the copy style, women wanna trade like hard with the rockets now, but I'ma win with it without the money, be the motivation automatic. Yeah, I got a new habit, real flip and stack it. Do the math, add it and subtract it. Then we multiply with it over fraction. Hey.
You know, what's even on the agenda list? My list is try to write some raps and record them for Paul, because he's got a thing.
Can you record a line of you rapping for my drum and bass project? I'm thinking like 4 to 8 bars of alliteration, maybe around the words sound, round, down, found, ground, pound.
I know a serenader, it'll soothe the soul when you're down. So I'm writing rhymes while we run this rap race around.
When the ways of the world are coming unwound, I glide over guitar grooves, stay grounded. Play that home keep me safe and sound, and pounce on percussion like a predator frown. I stand to the stage where I play profound, hope I heal a few humans with a heart to house. I glide over guitar grooves.
Take off the foo-foo, take off the cloud chase, take off the Wi-Fi, take off the money phone, take off the car loan, take off the flex and the white loss, take off the weird ass jewelry, I'ma take 10 steps, then I'm taking off top off, take off the fabricated streams and the microwave memes, it's a real world outside, take off your idols, take off the runway, take off the Cairo, take off the Sandro, pay 5 days stay, take a quarter meal, hella 5 days.
The Milwaukee Padmasters, who are national champions in the National Beat Battle Association, also started hosting beat battles in Milwaukee. I checked out one to support my cousin, known as Elete Trax. My friend and feature on one of my songs, JLyn Rose.
This is the only woman in the National Beat Battle Association. First lady.
This event was like a who's who of some of the best Milwaukee producers, DJs, artists, and lovers of hip-hop all coming together. And I love events like that because I look around and I feel like I see my community. And now, it's time to play a game called Is It a Mosh Pit or a Real Fight?
It's a mosh pit. It's a real fight. It's a mosh pit. It's a real fight. It's a mosh pit. It's a real fight. It's a mosh pit. It's a real fight.
I went to Last Rites and I caught, you know, there's like some mosh pity. It's just like one dude came in off like the top rope at some point, like in the first song. It was like early. Like there was a dude he bumped into, and that guy was like pushing back. Somehow got into like a tussle with this guy. You know, like this, you know, like the shirt's coming up. That guy, he started doing like forward rolls. Like back and forth. Across, like he did it like at least 3 times. Because like the first time I was like, damn, this fight's crazy as hell. But then he like turned around and like did a forward roll back the other way. You know? Like that's a dance move. Like, oh my dog. This fucking world is bonkers.
Hello, Milwaukee. Have you been in a car accident?
Did one of the Kia boys steal your car and crash it into a Cricket Wireless? Well, you can count on me to get you the monies you deserve. I'm Taydavius Jr. from the law office where we say 2 calls and we got y'all. And that used to be good enough till some other law office came into Milwaukee with some high-budget Martin Scorsese directed ass videos talking about 1 call and how that was all that it took. And our business dried up. But we do good work over here at Taydavius Jr. Law Offices. And frankly, I'm perplexed because 1 call, that's all. But sometimes you need more calls. Sometimes they don't answer. So at Taydavius Jr., we say 2 calls. And we got y'all.
Captain's log star date 021823. My planet-hopping thrill-seeking led me to the Cactus Club to see Run Along Forever. This collective of rappers, videographers, and other creatives went supernova last year with wild house parties, trippy videos, and a giant compilation album like a who's who of Milwaukee talent. They marched now at the forefront of an artistic movement getting national attention. Well, I'm Jim Kirk, and I explore the galaxy like some cosmic beach bum searching for the next big wave. And that night, while destroying almost 24 hours of sobriety, I'd found it. I landed at the bar and broke out my 360 cam and started collecting data. I saw young men wearing the latest streetwear drops and ladies who looked like they make drill rap. I first recorded the rapper kill.dawnn. He performed in a mask again. I've yet to see his real face, but I've seen his effect on a crowd. He's some kind of new age Mr. Rager. He told the crowd what to do, and they did it. Then it got trippier. Khalil touched down from his home planet. He caught my attention first when his catchy song and video won a contest to open for G Herbo at the rave. I'd watched him make eclectic beats and catchy hooks on his Instagram lives and saw a shooting star. AyooLii stepped on stage as the artist on the bill, having the biggest cultural moment. Rolling Stone had just written about him going viral on TikTok. Kids around the country were making millions of videos to songs like his, Steve the Stoner, and Certified Trapper, highlighting Milwaukee, its dances, and the city's so-called low-end, clap-happy sound. And yet, tonight was AyooLii's first show ever. As his onstage army hyped him up, I reveled in the realization it might be the first time Milwaukee had such a signature sound, and have so much of the world recognize it. The world was starting to see Run Along Forever. Why? Because videographer Nolan and producer-engineer Eli, the group's founders, were churning out dynamic music videos and songs for a broad range of artists. They had collaborators and friends, pooling resources and fans. They were doing shows and getting press. In other words, they started causing a scene. I stood at the bar and had a Delta 8 epiphany. I asked myself, what is an artist collective but a scene? A scene within a scene. If I was a cosmic explorer, what was Run Along Forever but a constellation of stars growing so large in mass that their gravity kept pulling other matter to them? Hadn't I been drawn to the energy? I surfed the spaceways for months, tracking their movement, all to catch the biggest wave there, that night. And so, finally, I basked in the dancing rays of light. I saw the scene. And then, having had my fill of the phenomenon, I simply took to my shuttle once more, still hungry, off again in search of strange new worlds.